I bought a Rhino 660 2005 model from my friend Caesar Foz. Taking it out, stretching its legs, seeing what it's all about, what it can do. Looks like it's going to be a fun hunting rig. So we're just exploring some areas that we've never explored before. So let's check it out. Somebody's taking a scan right there. Alright, we're coming up on the interstate underpass. Graffiti's to be expected, but all this glitter that I'm seeing, not. See a bunch of whale. They're faster than me. A bunch of them, man. They know where the food's at. Alright, I'm coming up on something. Reaching to the end of the trail. Read about some areas of the walk where they kind of know once you're going. I don't know if it's a private property thing or what, but here we are. The sign says private property, no trespassing, and it's there's another one, another gate. All the way down there, a couple hundred yards. So let's go up this hill. You got that property staked off pretty damn clearly. Lights and lots of barbed wire fencing. Probably sick of people in these things just causing too much problems or tearing up the desert. Oh well. My first venture into the trails in the neighborhood, so to speak. You know, I got a lot to learn. There's plenty of signage out here that there's no trespassing and some homeless encampments to be aware of. But kind of neat. Still, more new shit to explore. I guess I'm just gonna work my way back home. right, there's a bunch of rocks piled up. It's not creepy at all.
About this point in my ride, I decided to look for a spot to get some video of me driving across the top of one of these hills. I thought that hill looked pretty good, so I set the camera up here and drove around, expecting the trail to go over to the left there on the ridge of that mountain. However, it didn't, so I had to turn around here, and that's where the motor overheated. I came back down this hill, and by the time I got here, the overheat light was off.
The overheat light just came on, but it went off. I don't know if that's, I don't think that's normal. But I think we're just going to sit here for a little bit, have a little bit of a adult beverage, and enjoy the sunset. Here's hopefully to some great adventures with my new toy. Cheers. This is the first time that I've really taken this thing on a what I'll call a long ride. I've been out for over an hour, down the washes, just kind of driving it around, exploring around. Still feeling this thing out. I've done a complete oil change on it. I've cleaned the air filter. Still just basically, learning the ins and outs of it. I put it in reverse, and that's when the overheat light came on, or the temperature light came on. And I just brought it back down here to where I had my camera. And by the time I got here, the light had gone off. So, I don't know what that's a sign of. That's not good. All right, we just made it up this hill, and it kind of sputtered and quit on me. So let's see what's going on. Cooling fan's running like pretty strong. But, see if we can get it started again. Choke it out. That's not good. All right, well, I made it home. I think it's just vapor locked. I think the overheat light did come on. That's not normal. That can't be normal. But I don't think it's also as critical as it sounds. At least I'm hoping it's not. In the meantime, I'm going to have a look at that coolant level. It was fine earlier. So that's the coolant reservoir right there. And hopefully it shows up on video, but I mean it's right at the full line. And so The radiator's a little dirty, but I mean it's not clogged up by any stretch of the means, so that could use a little cleaning. So I've already started cleaning it, but it looks like the oil cooler has a bit of a leak, which is obviously creating some gunk on the radiator, which probably contributed to the overheating issue that I just experienced. So we're cleaning that, and we're still going to do a coolant flush.